angels, and welcome to today's video. This is just going to be a little chit chat, get ready with me using some of my current favorite products. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, keep on watching. Alright, so I've already prepped and primed my skin. Of course I'm using my Laneige for the eye cream and the gel hydrating. Primer, the Dr. Brandt, the Luminizer primer. Use that on the outer portion of my face, and then on the inner portion I use the Laneige Blur cream. My lids I primed by using my Catrice camouflage cream in anti-shadow. I just like how it makes a nice smooth canvas to get ready to put on my eyeshadow, which I do eyes first, you guys know. I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Backtalk palette. This is one of my favorites right now, especially for the more nude. I don't understand the whole mirror thing. Like, they give you this that you can lift out, which is, it's cool, but I don't understand it. The palette looks like this. You have, what do you see, 8 shades, some satin, some mattes, and I think there's a couple of shimmers in there too. No, they're all pretty much satin and matte, so, which is really nice, but I love the neutral shades in this one, which is going to be where I'm going to start off. I'm going to go into 3 sheets. It's this beautiful creamy color here, and I'm just going to smooth that all over the lid using my, what is this? This is my Sigma E35 brush. And that's just to kind of make a smooth palette, get that eyelid prep. Now I'm going to go into Backtalk right here using the same Sigma E35 brush. And the pigmentation on this palette is just to die for. Just for my transition color, going at just a little bit above the crease and in the crease. Okay, so for color, I'm going to be using my, this is the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette in Divine, and I just am loving these colors right now. Bright, beautiful colors, but I'm going to actually go into more of the smokier colors that I haven't used before, but like for instance this one, Filthy. We're just going to go on the outer edge of the eyelid with a little smoky color here. I'm just going to do that. Ooh, hello pigment. Just by patting a little bit on that edge. This has got a little, it's more of a satiny finish though. I don't tend to use those in the crease or anywhere above the crease area. I'll just use shimmery colors on the lid. The whole look will come together, so give me a minute. We're going to go back into the Backtalk palette, and we're going to use this color WTF. We all know what that means. Morphe M511 brush, and I'm just going to use that and bring that a little bit into the crease and just above. That's why it's a little bit fluffier of a brush. And we're just kind of using that color to blend that edge a little bit. And it's just smoothing out that edge and bringing those colors together. And I think what I'm going to do is I really want that green, but I think that might be a little bit, no. Is it ever too much for me? I don't think so. Just going to do a little bit of the green on the inner corner. That green is called Pink Flamingos. A green color called Pink Flamingos. That's funny. Also talked to my daughter today, who told me, I told her about a video that I had filmed recently, hence why I'm running one of my errands is to return something back to Ulta, because it was a product that I really, and I've never done that before, but I really did not like it. And it was during filming a video that I found out that I didn't like it. And she was like, you need to tell people about this. People need to know. And I was like, no, I don't want to be that channel. All right, found what I was looking for. So I'm going to go back into the Divine palette, and I'm going into Hard Magic, and I'm just going to lightly take that with a little Revlon crease brush. Do is just define the crease just a little bit, blending it just above that smoky color. And there goes my cat. Hello, cat. How are you today? That's nice. Really? The dog did what? Damn shame. So what I'm doing is just windshield wipering and slowly dragging it up to give it not really the blackness of it, because this is a very pigmented color. Well, they're all pigmented. Now I'm going to go back to that Sigma brush that still has a little bit of the remainder of that WTF color. No, not the WTF. The second one. Backtalk. Has a little bit of backtalk still on it. And I'm just going to blend all that together there. Now I got this, the Kat Von D palette, when I purchased the aforementioned disliked product. If you guys want to know what that is, let me know down in the comments and I will definitely work on that video. But I just don't want to post so much negative stuff here on my channel. I just wanted about the positive way. My favorite foundation of the moment is no secret. It is the Revlon 24-hour Superstay 24-hour foundation. Love, love, love this foundation. I've said it a million times. As you know, I mix 3 colors together. This one to get my proper undertone, which is 312. It's a little golden color. And then I use the 2 to get my base color is 220 and 310. And you can see she's well loved. So I start out with 220. I'm going to go on the back of my hand, and that's just how I mix it. It warms up the foundation. So I go about 1.5 pumps of 220, 1/2 pump of 310. It's like a nice big blob, and that I mix together to get my shade, and then a little bit of the golden drop of the 312 to get my undertone. Let's get in frame here. Now you can kind of see how it all mixes in, and I get my proper color. Let's see. That's it right there. And you can always test, I say test foundations on your neck. Don't test them on your face, because look, you do it on your face, it just looks like it's too light, but do it on the neck and it blends. So I'm going to blend using my favorite sponge right now. This is the Eco Tools sponge. And I love the sponge because it's ginormous. I'm going to look for, when I go to Ulta today, there's that Real Technique sponge that everybody is using, the body one. It's ginormous. And I want to get that one because anything that cuts down the time of applying foundation, I want it. I'm all about that life. See, this is so full coverage. I just adore it. Somebody told me, I think it was Evan. Yeah, Evan Bell. Evan Bell was on Snapchat and showed me that this foundation was on clearance. Like some of the shades was on clearance at Target. You know, this sister ran her butt up there to get it, and of course my Target had none of it. They had like nothing in the clearance makeup, which I avoid the under eye area because I'm actually going to go in with a concealer. Nobody's secret, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I am in 2 shades. I have C8 and C7. C8 is a little bit more orangey. Where are you at? C8 is a little bit more orangey, so I use that where my dark circles are to kind of cancel that out. So in this area right here is the C8. And that orangey or red shades, those undertones are going to cancel out the more dark circles. C7 is to highlight. I'm going to use that. Top of the nose, right here, any of the high points of the face that I really want to stand out. Oh, and I also use C8 a little bit around my mouth because I do have some hyperpigmentation, some melasma there, and that's just going to tone that down. And this is where I changed my sponge to my Tarte sponge. And I love this sponge, it's so fluffy. A lot of them that I've tried have been like really squishy. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but they are more like hard and squishy. I don't like that at all. I like it really to be soft. If I'm using this on my face, especially underneath my eyes, I want it to be a really soft sponge, and Tarte nailed it with this one. So did Eco Tools. I also use, this is just a little Walgreens sponge. I love this sponge. All right, so next up for contour and bronzing, I use the Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. What I do is I use a little small brush. This is just a little Wet n Wild brush. You know I love this brush collection. What I do is I take Angle and Crown, these last two shades here, and one is kind of my contour and one is kind of my bronzing, and just to define my cheeks a little bit, I use this Crown brush here, just a nice big one, and then we're just going to bronze up a little bit. Just add a little bit of dimension to that. Bronze up the face a little bit. Make her pretty. On the forehead. And now for cheeks, I'm going to go back to the Backtalk palette, and I love this color Double Take, and I'm going to use that. I have that up high enough. There we go. This little color Double Take. And somebody's probably going to ask me, why haven't I set my under eyes? Now I'm going to set it. And I know that seems backwards, but it works for me because my dry under eyes can really, really look dry. So I'm going to use my little Walgreens sponge, and I'm going to go into Enhance. And I'm just going to set the under eyes just a touch. And that's going to highlight a little bit and really just set those under eyes. When I want to look really polished and finished, what I do, really just, what is the word I'm looking for? Really illuminated, not so matte when I'm using a lot of matte products like this. Foundation is really matte, and the colors that I've used are really matte except for on my eyes. I do, this is a trick for me, I use a little Color Effects Illuminating Setting Spray, and I just spray a little bit on the sponge. And then I just pat around the cheek area here. Middle of the forehead. And this sets everything. This is not the only setting spray that I use, but this one, you can kind of see gives a little bit of illumination to the tops of the face there. Next up is brows, which you know, I've done a brow video, so you've seen me do my brows. Alright, brows are done, filled in, ready to go, and I think I feel like I need a little bit on the lower lid here. So we're going to go into the Kat Von D Divine palette. Filthy. And I'm just going to smoke that down on the lower lid. Just beneath the lower lash line here. Just give the eyes some roundness. Actually, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this little MUA smudge brush and just smudge that out and give it a little smoke. You guys are probably sick of seeing it, but it is fantastic. It is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in black. And as I've always preached before, use your little sponge and just gently press on that lower lid. That skin underneath your eyes, or around your eyes in general, is the most delicate skin on your entire body. So you want to treat it with delicate hands, very gentle, because you can easily stretch it out of place. A little nude on the lips. I'm going to use the Model's Own liquid lip, and this is in the shade, hold on, Naked. It says what it is right there. Now I go to the top. Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
I don't know. I picked up my phone and it was calling you.
Oh. I guess your phone wanted to talk to me.
Huh?
I guess your phone wanted to talk to me.
I guess so. You getting ready to go?
I am.
Okay.
I'm actually filming a video. You want to say hi?
Hello. Alright, well, I'll let you go. Get back to that.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to use my favorite setting spray right now. It's of course the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Stuff is fantastic and makes my makeup last all day. Alright, and now giving that a minute to kind of chill out. Where's my fan? Alright, now that everything is dry, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. And I go in with 2 coats of it. Yes, I am extra. So this is the finished look. If you enjoyed this video and have any questions about any of the products that I've used, just leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to click like this video. It helps me out a whole bunch. Tell your friends all about it. Share the information. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family.